Hello, my name is Steve Vardy. I'm one of the chefs from the Taste Tideswell School of Food in Tideswell in Derbyshire. I'm going to show you some recipes of some of the dishes that we do here, and I hope you'll enjoy them. I'm going to show you how to make braised steaks in beer. First of all, I've got some braising steak. I've kept it in large pieces because as you cook it, it may shrink quite a bit. So if you cut it really small, it would shrink quite a lot. So by this way, I can always break it into smaller pieces if I needed to after it's cooked. It looks better on a plate to have a nice piece of beef. I'm going to add to that some herbs, fresh thyme, a couple of bay leaves, no more than 2, and some parsley. So I've got some nice fresh thyme. There's no need to chop it up or anything along those lines. I'm going to add also, not too much, just a little salt and a little pepper, a little black pepper. I'm now going to add some oil, and what I generally would do if I'm doing, what we're going to do with this beef is we're going to sear it off to get some colour on it, to give it us a nice colour, which will also give us a nice flavour. So rather than put, as it were, the oil in the pan, you can marinate the beef and leave it like this for quite a while, cling film it, put it into your fridge. You could put a red wine into it and put that into the fridge. Put a little piece in there first, so I'm going to start at 12 o'clock and work my way round the pan. Not got that many pieces into it. It doesn't matter if a little of the hair goes in, that's perfectly acceptable. The meat's really frying quite well there. I'm just going to check first piece I put in, look at the colour that's on there, get in a nice brown colour on it. So the idea is that I'll just turn it once. You know, leave it, don't be in too much of a rush to kind of keep moving it around. Let it just get some heat there to give you that nice brown colour, which I'm just going to slice. Put a little bit of garlic. You could crush garlic. I'm going to just chop this really finely. Just have a look at the beef. Some nice colour on it now. It's just what we're after. The next thing I'm going to do is pour a little bit of the fat off that was in there, back into the oil that in the bowl that had the oil and the beef in, and I'm going to pop this back onto the stove, and we're going to put our onion and garlic in, and brown that off. There's going to be a small amount of tomato puree, about a teaspoonful for this amount. That could just go into the bottom. In a little while I'm going to add some Taste Tideswell beer, which is brewed in the School of Food here at Tideswell in Derbyshire. And that will deglaze the bottom of the pan, get any sediment off the bottom. You can add a little pinch of sugar. If you add it straight to the bottom of the pan, it'll caramelise fairly quickly. You'll see it go in a little while. Sugar's just about going now, beginning to caramelise out. Let that reduce down. So now that's reduced down. We'll add a little bit of brown stock. This is a convenience product today. Bring that to the boil. And we're going to pour that over the beef. And that's going to go in an oven at about 160. You could even cook it lower than that. The slower you cook it in some respects, the better it will be, but it'll take longer. So it's going to be in the oven probably for about 1.5 to 2 hours. Okay, so we'll have a look at our braised beef. Should be nice and tender now. But a nice sauce, lots of flavour. The beef itself is really tender. I'm just going to pop it into a dish. Carefully try not to break it up. And there we've got our braised steaks in beer.